This is exactly what I was looking for. So the beds were right over there that I just marked on the inReach. And we have moose poop. Oh, it's raining. We got moose poop there. We got moose poop there. This stuff is pretty fresh too. It's not that old, and they walk this edge. So you know what? That little island there might not be a bad spot. Ooh, it's really coming down. We're gonna have to just hunker under a tree here. Yes, my boy. You're bored, eh? Yeah, you're bored. No, you can't sit on me. You can't sit on me. You can't sit on me. That's a good boy. Snack time. I need something to do out here. You know? I need something to do. Well, guys, that's it. That's it for legal shooting light. Moon's coming up here behind me. So it's 8:30. 8:35. And yeah, we're gonna head back to the cabin and have a bite to eat and go to bed. Alright, we'll see you in the morning. Morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, September 25th, 9:30 in the morning. We've been out here 3 hours now. So we got into the blind at 6:30 this morning. So this was not the weather forecast, but it's windy, it's raining. Actually, we just we got into the blind like 10 minutes before it started spitting. Now it's pretty crazy rain out there, like yeah. I was gonna go for a tour around the edge of the lake, put out some scent at the edges of the lake here, plus there's like a beaver dam or something over there I wanted to go check out. It's tricking me, it's playing with my head, because every once in a while it sounds like there's something trudging through marsh, you know? But I think it's just the dam or something. Anyways, probably gonna be a pretty uneventful day. Just gonna sit here, do some calling, and that's it. Hey guys. Well, boss and I decided that we are bored of being bored, so we are gonna go for a little bit of a walk in the bush, check things out. Boy, probably not gonna need this soon. Show you where we're at. So this is the first bowl kind of in here. Then it goes to a point, and there's the island I'm camped on. There's the blind. So we're basically we're on the west shore, and Boss has done really good for the last few days, sitting in a blind, snoring away, scaring everything away. But he's getting bored. So we're gonna go for a walk, see what we can find. Maybe get lucky and he can find himself a shed or something. It rained all morning, so the rocks, the lichen or whatever that green stuff is very slippery. But we'll see. Alright, well, this looks fun. So that's straight up. I brought the GoPro so I could eventually just put it on and walk. But I want to see what we can see up here first. Lots of tracks in here. Lots of tracks. This looks nice. It looks thick from the shoreline, but it's actually quite a nice big trail through here. Anyways, something cool shows up, I'll turn the camera back on. So we're just walking up this hill, same spot. We came across this. It's pretty cool. It's like some kind of a 4x4 post with rocks. Almost looks like, I don't know. And it's been here a while. You can see the moss and everything on here, or whatever that is. And it's got, looks like 1 and then 1252. I don't know. Well, we'll keep going. So, I just noticed this path there. It's well used, but I can't see any footprints. You see? See the trail goes to the water. But then I look the other way. Look at that. Look at the beavers, what they're doing. Look at all that work. All that work they did. That's pretty crazy. And that is a huge tree that they would not be able to move. Like, that is huge. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at that tree. Look at the size of this thing. That thing just gets massive. That's one of the biggest poplars I've ever seen in my life. They don't usually make it that long. But look at, like, just look at this little knob sticking off here in comparison to the size of my hand. Like, this is the skinny part of the poplar. It just gets so much bigger. And they were standing on this little berm and chewing up there. You can see all the shavings below. Wow. That is a big tree. So That to me looks like another beaver run in the water going to shore, but it could be a walking path too, actually. But this to me looks like a bedding area. It's pretty matted down here. See if I can. Oh yeah, looks like beds to me. And then there's a walking path here that goes off. Surrounded by willows. A lot of the tips have been chewed off already. I don't know if this is moose or what, but I'm gonna guess it is. Oh, boss. How'd that feel, bud? You're just loving it, eh? Definitely a path through here too. Ah, there we go. Stay, stay. Good boy. Wait, wait, wait. Come here. Boss, get over here. Get out of there. Anyways, he just destroyed all the tracks, but they were hoof prints. So, moose definitely come here. Definitely. Good boy. Boy. This is exactly what I was looking for. So the beds were right over there that I just marked on the inReach. And we have moose poop. Oh, it's raining. We got moose poop there. We got moose poop there. This stuff is pretty fresh too. It's not that old, and they walk this edge. So you know what? That little island there might not be a bad spot. Ooh, it's really coming down. We're gonna have to just hunker under a tree here. Well guys, this trip, this little walk we did today was extremely beneficial. We got lots of information. Found fresh poop, fresh beds. Lots of good sign here. Lots of willows chewed up. Lots of runs into the water. But you can see out there right now, we're kind of trapped under these spruce trees. Because it is raining out there. There it is. Look at that. Just pouring. And yet, sitting under these spruce trees, see? Not even very thick one. And yet, it's the odd spit here and there. So we're pretty sheltered here. I see more stuff that I want to check out. I think it's more beaver work. Shh. Boss. Should just do some calling, eh? Well, it's really coming down out there. We're still, that's not my island, by the way, but that's still a pretty good option. I mean, this edge here, this bowl, man, it's pretty good. Like, I almost feel like that would have been a better place. Like, they're clearly walking through here. There's fresh sign. So, every time I come, whether I get or not, I always learn something new. So that's good. You know, gives me more options for the next year. I just did some calling. And Just kind of killing time, waiting for the rain to stop so that I can get back into the boat. So we're gonna do some calling here. Just to maybe bring something in. It's okay, bud. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna do it. There. That's pretty good. The boat is playing tricks in my head. The boat's just over there, and because the waves and the wind, every once in a while it's rocking and hitting a log, so it kind of sounds like the oomph of a moose, but this is a really good spot. I like it here. I really do. This is the freshest sign I've seen in years over here, so there's beavers at work, there's willows, there's cattails. You know, that's everything a moose loves, is swamp. I think there's even a beaver dam a bit further down into the bowl, or a house I mean, but this is just perfect for moose. This is what they love. Nice grass, low-lying brush to make your bed in and be hidden. I'll tell you what, because I'm calling over here right now, and I'll be doing a lot more of it, or a bit more of it, later tonight, I'll be looking this way. I was anyways, but now I know exactly where the trail is and the poop and everything, so that really helps kind of key in on if they're laying down, where's their head going to be, and how deep into the brush should you be looking for antlers, you know? All key pieces of info you need. Hey, my boy. Boss, you want to look at the camera? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. You got your blaze on? That's my boy. Well, this sure has made a big difference in the day. At 14 hours a day, sitting in that blind, getting up every once in a while for a stretch. Something up there, bud. Hey, is there something up there? I don't think so. I think it was a tree branch falling. Anyways, I'm gonna call a few more times. Why does it look blue? Why does it look blue? Is it just my screen? I know it's pretty dark. Anyways, I'm gonna call a few more times and then I think we're gonna jump in the boat and get out of here. The wind is dying down, the rain seems to have broke for now. And might be time to start getting set up for the evening, I'm not sure. Let me see what time it is. Good boy. Good boy. Look at him. He just knows when to sit down and wait. Right, bud? Yeah, good boy. Let's see what time it is. Nope. It's only 12:30. But the wind, that's nice. Like it just died right off. The lake is even like calm like glass. No more rain. It's really calm. It's nice. Alright, I'm going to call a couple more times here. Alright guys, we're gonna move on and check another spot out. That was fun. Well, here's a better look at this little bowl. It's a really good spot. Even maybe sitting up on those rocks would be a decent spot. Over there somewhere. I'm calling. That's actually not a bad spot at all. I'm gonna see if I can get up there. I can't believe how calm it just got. Like, I'm using the trolling motor now. In order to get here, I had to use the 7.5, and it was being blown around. Like I was fighting it with the nose of the boat, with the wind. And now it's just calm. And it happened very fast. So, we were over in here, in this shoreline here, and this is the rocks. So, we're going to see if we can find a spot to potentially set up a blind. I know there's a spot over there past the blind. Up there in that bush. Right up in there. And then there's this blind for the center bowl. And then this is a potential option for a third. So we're gonna go check it out. This is really neat. So we were right over there. That's where we put the boat, is by that fallen tree. And we did that shoreline over there. So now we're across on this little rock ledge here. And is it ever cool? Look at this giant round rock. And then under it, looks pretty cool too. Anyways, we're trying to find a spot to set up a blind. Should we come here with a few people? It'd be nice to put a blind over here on top of this rock. I don't know how to get up there though. Is that ever neat? Well, it's raining again, and we're pretty exposed, but we're on top of that rock, across from where we were just scouting. So here it is. This is a really good spot. I love it. And like I said again, we were over there by that tree, and you can see the whole edge, the whole swamp here, the bowl, and this rock goes way up there and then back down. The other side is like a 50-foot drop, and it goes all the way to this front edge over here. So sitting up here, although a little challenging to get up here with slippery rocks, I don't think a moose could get behind you to wind you. And if he went in front of you, you'd see him. I think this is a really good spot. Alright, it's time to go back to the blind, I think. Getting a bit hot, getting thirsty. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Well, we're back in the blind again. You can hear the waves. The wind picked up again. And it's raining again. Like crazy. It's coming like straight in the window. It almost seems like it's mixed with snow. It's been a pretty crappy day for weather. From wind to calm to rain to sleet to rain to freezing rain. Half an hour ago the sun was out and it was hot in here. Then the temperature dropped, the wind picked up. What a crappy day. Maybe good for the moose, I don't know. But I'm glad I'm in a blind, I'll tell you that much. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be out here. It's been raining all day. So it's Wednesday, September 26th. And we're just chilling in the blind, doing some calling, hoping something comes out. You guys should see it outside. It is crappy. There we go. It's just pouring out there. Whoop. It's absolute pouring. It's so windy that I had to put the screens on the blind windows, the Velcro screens on all of the windows on the wind side of the blind, because without them the rain was just being blown right through all the sides and through the top of the window covers. We were getting wet in here, so now that the screen's up there, it acts like a first offense and it catches the water drop and then it just runs down the side, so. Haven't heard or seen a thing in 4.5 days. When we went for that little walk, we found the fresh poop in the beds. That's about all I've seen. It's supposed to be like this for the next 2 days. Tomorrow is supposed to be the same, except it's supposed to have mixed precipitation, so there's supposed to be snow as well as rain, just like yesterday. So that'll be 3 days straight, snow, rain, mix. I can't see the moose caring about that, so that's why I'm still out here, because it can't bother them too much. But I'm giving myself until Thursday. I'm gonna hunt tomorrow as well. Trying to mix up the calling, you know. I've been doing some raking and doing some grunting, as well as the cow call, just to see if I can entice something to come in. But tomorrow, if nothing happens tomorrow, that's it. I'm taking Friday off. I'm gonna pack my gear, go in for supper with the family, with my mom and dad and grandma. This is basically the second last day I'm going to be hunting though, so I hope we can make something happen.